Ready? 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. What's going on, people? What is going on, man? Happy Monday to everybody. This is the late afternoon going into the Nizai. I'm your host with the most, K Styles, aka the Sixth Man, and to my stage left. I'll be on camera here in a little bit. I gotta wait for my damn thing to update. You know how that shit goes. To my
Yeah,
stage left, to my stage left, as y'all already know him, he is what remains. It is Senator Mad Mike Sports, and welcome to the Originators Monday week kickoff. Appreciate y'all tuning in as usual. Hey man, Mike, how we doing this evening, man?
I'm about to call him out, and he better be glad he just came on because I was gonna eat his ass alive. Oh boy, I was going, ooh. He came in right in time too. Woo boy.
Who the hell y'all
So
talking about?
that I send you a link, and then you take a whole 5-10 minutes to hit the damn link.
Bro, I had to get my computer out. The fuck you talking about?
That's exactly the response I was waiting for.
I had to turn my computer on, wait for the jump to load up.
And eat.
I was eating before. That already
I,
knew.
I Look,
I can
I
eat
just got
walking.
finished eating. So
Yeah. Lord have mercy. And if y'all didn't know that voice by now, you know it is the Summer Hill Nightmare, the icon. The Don is in the building, y'all.
What's good, y'all? It's showtime, folks. Let's get it.
All right, man, what's going on, man? Look like you said, man, we a few days away from the Red and Black event.
keep it
So
coming, keep it coming.
if you ain't get your tickets right now, you got about a few more days before we go ahead and get the chill spot going on with the people over here at AFN. So, as you already know, man, we go ahead and kick this show off with the three special words, Mike. How we gonna do it?
No, real roll call.
Roll call. And today's roll call, we're gonna kick this off right, man. We got King Treyway in the building. We got Georgia, Texas boy, Old Chicken Hauler, Keyshawn Blad, Xavier Littman. We got D. Coleman, John St. Clair, Mucho Grundy. We got the franchise in the building, Big Ant. We got D. Sloan. Definitely what's going on, player partner. How you doing? Like Big Ant said, if you don't know, now you know. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So before we go ahead and kick this show off, right? We want to definitely send our condolences to the Jackson family. If y'all ain't heard in the news, recent draft pick, Tyree Jackson, unfortunately has perished in a car accident over the weekend. This is why I always say, man, like you said, you just have to enjoy your life because it could be taken at any moment. It's unfortunate, and I hate to hear that for the family, especially like right before he was able to live his dream, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We just really didn't
So,
get an
yo,
opportunity to witness how great he could be in the next level. No, he played at Bama. Um, Matter of fact, he got his first start in that championship game when they beat Ohio State, I believe. And then he got suspended the year following that. And then he transferred to Oregon. Played very decent, you know. This draft, you know, wasn't really the first, especially the first round, wasn't defensive heavy. So for him going in the fourth round, I believe, was very impressive in my book. Minnesota needed secondary help. They needed secondary help, and the loss, I know, is going to be hard for them.
Especially since they had a lot of big things that they were, especially they were looking for great things from him as well. Like Jerome here said, rest in peace, sad situation. Folks got to remember someone else's mistake can kill you. Drive safely and be aware of all lanes.
Just be thoughtful when you're driving. A lot of people not thoughtful. They just only trying to get there, and they're not thinking about other people's safety.
They're on their phones or not paying attention. These young kids, they just driving, they just going fast for no damn reason. You know, we don't know what happened really in the car wreck, so we can only speculate at this point. But it's still not only just his loss, but 2 other people lost their lives too in that wreck. So, my condolences to everybody, all the family, and everybody that was involved in that.
Right. And Georgia, Texas boy said he was not at fault. He was a passenger in the car. He got hit by another car who was definitely in the wrong. Yeah. So before we get to the first topic, I'm gonna just say, you motherfuckers, if y'all out here driving, please use your damn turn signals.
Exactly.
Because I'm tired of almost getting hit out here, and y'all don't want to use your damn turn signals. And like you said, just be careful out here. Not even just with driving, but just be careful with whatever you got to do. The smallest thing.
Be aware. As soon as you even when you just get up out the bed in the morning, just be aware of things, man. Like I'm aware of everything I do, to the point of me just driving on 285 or 20, to me just being in my own house and making sure the black pepper big hole ain't open versus the little hole. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Black folks, we don't take the pepper out of the pack and put it in those little fancy things. We use the actual package of the black pepper and the salt. And then sometimes people, they open the wrong hole, and you got a whole thing of pepper in your grits, which isn't bad still.
A whole thing of paper. Look, look. I accidentally did that one time, and boy, it wasn't. It was pretty bad.
All you got to do is just add more. All you got to do is just add more food to it. That's it.
And this portion of the show was brought to you by Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dive with the Don. Let's go right into it, man. Like I said, man, we have 3 topics tonight. We're gonna let everybody tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and let y'all choose it. We have Lamar Jackson. Is this a do or die year for Lamar Jackson? Second topic we got is DeMarcco Hellams version 2.0, and can he take the next step? And we have a third topic is talking about our thoughts on the newest EA College Football 2024 game reveal and thoughts on the game. So we're going to let y'all go ahead and choose where y'all want it down, how y'all want us to kick it off. Like I said, once again, Lamar Jackson, DeMarcco Hellams, College Football 2024.
Y'all choose.
Well, no. We gotta do it like Shao Kahn. Choose your destiny. All right, we got a couple of them.
Somebody
want to start off.
Vlad, I think Vlad talking about 2. I think he's talking about the second topic of Hellams.
Yeah, he's talking about DeMarco Hellams. I see a lot of 2s. Got Jay Diaz already up here talking shit about him. Nobody don't want no damn smoke in college football.
Motherfucker ain't even out yet. You already talking about you want no smoke.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this here. Okay.
I know damn well I don't want no damn smoke. Oh, shit.
So I haven't played Madden in what a few months.
Look, it's gonna be muscle memory. That's all I'm just gonna tell you. Like, I know what buttons to press. I know what plays to call, and I am going to restore if in my dynasty mode. I will restore the original conferences. The Big Ten is gonna go back to how it was back in the day.
Okay. Let's save that for the college football topic.
I just hope they ain't messed around with the. I hope they haven't messed around with the controls. That's my whole thing.
Why everybody keep thinking I'm gonna choose Michigan in the game? I may choose Georgia Southern.
I like to pick the sorriest teams and build them up. That's how I play.
Exactly.
I pick something right. and build that team up from the ground up. I've always played NCAA like that.
I'm going to start as a defensive coordinator at Michigan for a couple of years, and I'm going to get me a job at Georgia State, and I'm going to build Georgia State to the powerhouse.
Oh, my God. We getting ahead of ourselves, John. Like you said, hey, let's go ahead and get right into the topic. So I see we mostly got people want us to go ahead and start off with DeMarco Hellams. I guess we go ahead and kick the show off like that. So
gotta go get something.
So
I'll be right back.
Harsh ass motherfucker. Okay. Anyway,
fuck you, motherfucker.
Kill yourself twice, nigga. Okay. Anyway, but for real. All right. So this topic was brought up by Mike. Actually, by all three of us. Want to go ahead and Don, I'm gonna let you kick this off about your thoughts on the next level, the next steps that DeMarco Hellams, aka Hitman Hellams, can take in order to be an impact player in 2024.
Well, he already fit the scheme of what we're trying to do versus Richie Grant. And I know last year we had a lot of buzz over, well, we need to put Hellams in over Richard Grant. There are some things Hellams does well that Richie Grant can't do, and that's the things Richard Grant does well that Hellams can't do. Hellams, he looked great playing near the box. We can all agree to that. His reaction time is really good. Him taking the next step this year is I can see that happening. You have Jerry Gray still here. You got Raheem Moore as DB specialist as our head coach. Jimmy Lake, he knows a lot about DBs as well too. So, and also we know Jimmy Lake, he spent a lot of time in that Pac-12 conference, and Hellams played at Bama. So a guy like Hellams and a guy like Clark Phillips, I can really see them taking that next step this upcoming season. And my thing is with Hellams too, man, you call yourself Hitman, man. We need you to be the best there is, was, and never will be too, man. So just saying.
He would be the one to catch on to that. He would be the one to catch on to that.
But
I can really see him.
Southside JD. Well, fuck both of y'all niggas. But that's cool though.
But I was saying about Hellams is going to be great. Go ahead, sis, man.
No. I was gonna say I'm saving that conversation for when we get to that topic.
Yeah.
Keep on going.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a minute. But what I was saying is, I think Hellams, he has the tools, he has the pedigree to start, this season and play different. He's gonna be featured in a lot of different rotations of how we play. Far as if we're playing first down, I could really see him playing at that strong safety spot.
Okay.
So
All right, Mike. All right, Mike. Like you said, since this was your topic of interest, man, we'll go ahead and let the people give you your thoughts on what Hitman Hellams can do to improve and be that impact player we think he can be in 2024, man.
See, the thing is with this defense that I see that a lot of people are not really afraid of is a guy that can lay you out. And I think that's something that they really desperately need. You have athleticism, you have a safety in Jesse Bates, who's known primarily to be the guy that's just like, he's a free safety type. Even though he line up at strong safety, he's a free safety. All right. He can pretty much play inside, outside, um, inside the box, outside the box. And he has incredible range. I think we all know that. But the thing about Hitman Hellams that I like, and it's going to be interesting to see how they use him, is that not only he has the ability to uh to hit, tackle well, but he's incredibly smart. Um, he's I don't know who he reminds me of. Um, I can't say Ricardo Allen because Ricardo Allen just turned into a moron. So he's
I'm
not
about,
Ricardo Allen.
I'm about to say, I know you ain't talking about Desmond South, but we can already
No, no, no,
explain
no,
that
no.
out
Heck
the
no. Oh,
conversation.
no, 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 no. I would never do that to myself and to you and to every fan that ever played, like even watch football. I would never do that to y'all. That's a disgrace. Uh,
Not Shadiq Sabaz. Nah, not him
nah,
either.
not too deep to bad. Nope. I do remember that name too. Okay, but no, absolutely not. Uh, but you can count on him to be in the right place. I think that's the thing with Helms that I like. Um, I think he got a bad rep at Alabama because of that piece of shit uh head coach it is. Like they just had him doing things that he shouldn't have been and being in spots that he shouldn't have been, and they never really made, and I know this because we played them. They never really made adjustment. They say, all right, you the deep guy, and that was it. And a lot of times, and this is why a lot of people are looking at Richie Grant and say Richie Grant, he sucks, but we don't know the call. We don't know what his assignment was. And typically, when you see a safety get beat deep, in my opinion, there's always something underneath that went wrong. That's just me. Somebody was delayed because a wide receiver, somebody coming out the back, they shouldn't have. They should have one signal him that these guys, watch out for this. So I always it's my and done. You can kind of give your take on this, but anytime I see a safety that gets beat deep, is always something underneath, in my opinion. Whether it's uh, a linebacker that did not signal, a cornerback that was for whatever reason he got caught looking in the back, or it wasn't any pressure.
it's a lot of I want to say misconceptions of when you see a safety getting beat deep. But most of the time when you see that shit happening is not the receiver, but the corner or linebacker and that safety that got beat deep they weren't on the same page. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's a zone. More likely it's a zone. You picking up a spot on the field. If this player, whichever player comes in this area first, in my zone first, this is the person I get. Or if there's a person that comes in my zone, but he's not trying to go behind me, then that's the linebacker or corner that has to pick up that person. I'm still got to cover mine because you never know. The quarterback may have a tight end. Normally, and it happens out plenty of times. You can just go look at any tape. Tight end goes out 15 yards and catch a 15, 20-yard pass.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely shout out to Auntie Pam and Junebug for coming in here as well.
Everybody
What's going
in
on,
the
y'all?
chat, everybody in the chat, y'all better make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the Red and Black event this Saturday. We love talking to y'all on the live, but we really want to talk to y'all in person.
Yeah, we might actually do a live. We might actually do a live, live Q&A at the damn event. So
we got to work. I thought we was just gonna eat.
We might record. Just get some, some questions where people might holler at us. They want to talk to us, so we might record. We might record a little something. I mean, it's at the end of the day.
You acting like we about to goddamn be the Price is Right. No, bro, we ain't doing that.
Hey, look, as long as y'all let us eat first, we good.
Yeah, we know.
We know. Junebug, it is this Saturday, July 13th. You hit Mad Mike Sports Up or Miss Maggie T for more of the information if you're interested in coming. I see a lot of people are giving a lot of comparisons. Fred Butt said he reminds him of Willie Moe. Southside says Eric Weddle. Sugar Holler says Scott Case. Keyshawn Black here said remind him of Keanu Neal. Good question, John. Said, how does Hellams compensate for not being a speedy safety? A lot of times, like you said, if you understand angles and you understand depth, you can negate lack of speed. That's where the intelligence comes from. It's knowing when to get in your spots. Like I said, usually like with safety, speed usually comes in the factor if you're trying to cover the deep third. But that's what Jesse Bates is for.
Look, let me tell y'all this. Y'all comparing him to players, and I like that. One player I've compared Hellams to, just watching last year's tape, he reminds me a lot like Bob Sanders.
Yeah, he does have that.
Minus the concussions, y'all. Minus the concussions.
But he reminds me a lot like Bob Sanders. Great tackler. His reaction is just on point. He's everywhere on the field, like sideline to sideline. You know he's gonna be where the ball's at.
Right. So yeah, coverage, so we kind of know
in coverage. He's gonna get better in coverage. It's just most safeties their rookie season they're gonna struggle, especially in this league. We're in a passing league, so
yeah. I think the main thing was you didn't really see him get beat a lot. Like you said, he was kind of consistent in getting to his spots. I mean, like you said, he was gonna miss a couple plays just getting used to the speed of the game. But definitely he has the makings of being a very good impact player. I mean, like you said, I didn't really see too many bad plays out of him. For the opportunities that he was given. And that's why you saw in the last month or so where you saw more of Hellams than you did Richie Grant because of that intelligence. Because you have to remember, coming out of college, he was a captain. So, it's that leadership quality and it's being able to understand that, okay, right off the bat, you may not be the best guy out there. But you just have to get into your spot and understand the depths of where you at, from where your corner's at and where Jesse Bates is at. Just be in the right spot. But yeah, I'm very confident that DeMarcco Hellams can definitely be that. He'll take that next step, man. The way they're setting it up, hey, you may see quite a few 3 safety sets in there. So you're definitely going to see a lot more of him. And I know you might get a couple picks out of him. Trick 654 here said Jesse Bates said Hellams just need to get playbook down pack and he's going to be good, best duo this year.
Maybe he's not paying that top speed yet because he's still learning where he sees. Learn to trust first.
Jerome 69 said he reminds me of Gerald McBurrows. Yeah, the young Falcons fans ain't gonna know that. They ain't gonna know that name. I was gonna say a less physical Chris Crocker, but we'll take that into consideration. You got any more? You got anything else y'all want to speak on this topic before we hit the next one up?
And another thing too with that, you always want to have 3 safeties in rotation anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want guys that can play in the box, and Hellams can be that guy that can be.
You need a safety that can play well in the box. You need a safety that can play deep. And you also need a safety that's also a versatile guy that can play corner, nickel, and play safety.
So they like the high, athletic tight end.
And this is why I say this. Like, you have your traditional safety, that's a high safety. But you also have 2 hybrid type of safeties. One of them is a linebacker safety that plays close to the box, and you have a hybrid corner safety, that can be interchangeable.
Right.
Especially today, because you need a guy that can be a corner / safety, because the tight end game. So everybody has a great tight end now, and you trying to put a linebacker on one of these tight ends will get burnt. But if you put a safety, a true safety on a tight end, they're too small to make a tackle. So you get somebody that's a corner / safety, they can hold their own against a guy like George Kittle, Travis Kelce, Kyle Pitts, and the tight end up in Detroit and Minnesota. Those guys. So it's good to have 3 safeties.
Okay. All right. My bad. I had a fat finger moment and accidentally backed out. So we're back in the game now. Let's go ahead and get right into the next topic, y'all, man. This is another topic that Bad Mike Sports want to go ahead and we all gonna go ahead and talk about. Atlanta's favorite football player of all time, Lamar Jackson. Atlanta Falcons fans.
See that right there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that symbol right there? Who is that right there then?
Senator Palpatine.
Yeah, this is the Senator of the Palpatine moment. So
yeah. So we're going to be talking about Atlanta Falcons' favorite football player, Atlanta Falcons fans' favorite football player, Lamar Jackson. Mike, you said the question was, is this make or break year for Lamar Jackson? So I want you to go ahead and elaborate on while we're having this discussion.
So I want to ask a question before I elaborate, though. So I'm gonna ask this question. So what is the criteria for an elite quarterback?
Elite
That's what I got. There's people in the chat too. And what is the criteria for an elite quarterback? A lot of people like to use that term, but what is the criteria for an elite quarterback?
Okay, so you said that's the question for the people. Let's see what the people got to say on that.
Because I think this is important first before we get to, because in case I don't know where I want to take it. Y'all know where I want to take it.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this, but like you said, I want the chat to let us know. let us know what is the criteria of what you think an elite quarterback is.
And Fred, get out your feelings, all right? Get out your feelings because this is football. It's called football. It's not called Atlanta Falcons channel.
Yeah. Look, I about to say I rather us be the initiators of the conversation than have somebody coming in bitching and moaning about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we need at least 3 to 4 attributes of what makes a quarterback elite. Not just one thing, not just he can run. He had a bad he had a bad upbringing. Like, bro, be real. Let's have some common sense with y'all opinions and the 4 attributes of what makes a quarterback elite. Vlad just said something.
Yeah.
Wait, what we got? Keyshawn Vlad here said accurate passer that can take over games and lead his team to victory with his arm. Being a leader and not making mistakes are also very important. I saw John here said intelligent leadership.
And Vlad, I want to play devil's advocate with you for a little bit. A quarterback, I see this a lot. People say a quarterback take over a game. He's only taking over half of the game. He can't play both sides of the ball.
Right.
So we see quarterbacks like Peyton Manning, Matt Ryan several times go out there and kill it, but then sit on the sideline while he sees his defense can't stop a soul. So
He said, "Oh yeah, we're talking about quarterback. Well, bro,
we will see.
We gonna see if they gonna show up because, like you said, I see the viewership that went up since we started talking about quarterbacks. So we gonna see if they gonna show up.
I already know somebody gonna say, "Well, he need to make play. He need to make plays with his feet." Well, that's most of all the quarterbacks that make plays with their feet these days. So is what is 18 out of the 32 quarterbacks are elite? That's too many elite quarterbacks or self-proclaimed quarterbacks that you think are elite.
Okay.
So, you want to go from here?
Shut up. My bad. That was a spam call again. Yeah. This time is from Botswana this time. So like what the fuck? So Mike, go ahead and continue, man. Why did you want to go down this route?
Because we only had 2-3 people that even give their takes as far as quarterbacks concerned. Everybody y'all ain't this damn quiet when we actually talking about doing the game, and then all of a sudden nobody want to give criteria. We had a couple of handful. We literally had less than 5 fingers of people who gave their opinion on a quarterback, and y'all know damn well when somebody make one mistake or they throw a pass, that that they end up getting a touchdown Southside. I said to me,
The moment it's only one elite quarterback. How you feel about Rodgers, Stafford, and Burrow? I don't know, but to me, Lamar is a good quarterback. That's it.
and that's what I mean. It's like the reason why, like, we're very harsh when it comes down to giving anyone that word. And to be honest, let's just keep it real. There's only one quarterback that's in this league that deserves the name or that stature of elite quarterback, and that's Patrick Mahomes. There's literally nothing about this dude you can say that he lacks. He's extremely accurate. He understands. He understands the playbook. He understands how to get out of certain situations and get you back into a look. He knows how to improvise and get, end up they send in the house, and then he knows that he has to get to the outside to extend the time in the pocket for the offensive lineman. And this is what quarterback has the ability to help his offensive line do two things. He can get out of the pocket, get the wide receiver the extra second or something to get open. He can help. He can help himself or help the offensive coordinator when it comes down to like certain calls. It's like, look, this is what I see. Y'all might want to take this out of the game plan because they're not doing this, they're doing this. Patrick Mahomes can do all of that. There's nothing he can make the short pass. He can extend the play with his leg. The fourth quarter, um, if he has a lead, he knows how to
Manage the game.
manage the game and clock management and all this type of stuff. Like you put him in a 2-minute offense, he's good in 2-minute offense. He's good in the 4-minute offense. And the 4-minute offense.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
He 4 minutes and 2 minutes, they're similar, but they're like the 4-minute offense is basically when you have to make it's two things. You have to run the clock down. The 4-minute offense, you cannot make mistakes. When you have the opportunity, let's say the game tied or they have a lead, and you don't want those guys to have any time on the clock. Like all of this goes in. So the 4-minute offense is a little bit different than a 2-minute offense. And these are the things that quarterbacks, this is why they get paid to get big bucks, is because they have so many things they have to do when it comes down to like managing the game.
One thing I was trying to say that one important attribute is staying healthy. I know that's one that a lot of people don't really talk about, but staying healthy, that makes you, when you're available, and you can do the things that you can do, you're going to be good in this league. They got a guy like Joe Burrow right now. Like Joe Burrow, 2021 season killed it. Did good. Then next year hurt. This year, like we don't know where Joe Burrow's ceiling is going to be. Because he's always
bad positions too. That's what he means. That's what you mean by staying healthy. A quarterback knows when not to get hit.
Right. So the consensus of this conversation, kind of speaking on Lamar Jackson, is and you already know, you kind of have like the regular season accolades and stuff, as multiple time MVP and the all time single season rushing record, stuff like that. But one of the main things that we always get harped at about is when it counts the most. Do you believe, and this is everybody that's watching can chime in on this, with all the accolades and all the praise that he does get, is this a point in time now where, like you said, now he's going to have to take it to the next level in order for the Baltimore Ravens to really succeed? Because, like you said, yes, regular season wise, and like you said, and the thing is, when it comes to every other quarterback in the league that goes through that and don't do well in the playoffs, the criticisms is always going to be there. But when it comes to this guy, if you hold him to that same standard, now it's a problem. So, do you believe that for him to really take that mantle as that next level of quarterback, Is he's going to have to be able to do it in the playoffs.
I think he's already failed. I just don't think he has it in him. I think he does it. He does. He's one of the greatest regular season quarterbacks to ever live.
Hmm.
This dude get in the playoffs, he turned to an absolute bum. How many times have you seen him in games where he took over the game with his arm when it mattered the most? He fails every single time.
I'm gonna
Every
say
single time. He's a freaking failure.
this. The only way Lamar is going to even see a Super Bowl is going to have to. It's going to be luck, and what I mean by that is the Ravens got to have another historic ass defense, and I'm talking about historic defense to the point of their defense putting up 10 points a game. We talking about pick sixes and stuff like that, and like putting in the special teams, putting the offense in a good position to not have too far go down the field and score. That's the only way I can see Lamar and the Ravens making it to the Super Bowl this year. It's gonna have to be to the point of everything gonna have to do well with the defense, offensive line playing well, Lamar not making that many mistakes, which is to me, that's me being paramount right there, because I don't know if he's capable of not making that many mistakes. Made a mistake in the championship game.
He's already showed you he can't win the game with his arm.
Yeah.
He's had 3 times. He's had 3 opportunities in the playoffs to get it done with his arm because teams wouldn't allow him to run, and he was unable to do it every single time. He's failed every single time.
Well, they got Derrick Henry. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
They got Derrick Henry. Okay.
But that's
what the thing about it.
Go ahead.
But that's the thing. The problem, the issue wasn't the running backs, because they was always top 3 in rushing anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbs was really, I hate to say it because I don't like Dobbs, but he was good for them when he was healthy.
But like you said, now that we're talking about these echelon of these players getting paid these big bucks, like you said, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, like you said, Jalen Hurts. Like I said, you're the top echelon of paid quarterbacks in this league now. And like you said, a lot of that stuff that we talk about being elite, he's got to be able to carry it over. Like I said, not just with the legs, but you got to do it with the arm. Because really, if a lot of people really paid attention, I think it was the San Diego Chargers in what was the year he first won the MVP? 2019?
19.
Yeah, the San Diego Chargers literally gave the blueprint on how to frustrate him in the playoffs.
Yeah, dime and nickel. You put a bunch of dime personnel out there and dare him. That's it.
Quarters coverage. Quarters personnel, dime personnel. Yeah, you take linebackers out and put DBs in there.
Yeah, y'all can run the ball all y'all want to, but we want you to throw the ball.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So, do you believe that last year may have been his best opportunity to get over that hump?
Yeah, he's already given up. He lost weight. A quarterback doesn't lose that much weight if he's thinking about throwing the ball. So he's already given up hope when it comes down to him being the quarterback that he thinks he could be. What the team think he can be, or what fans think he be. He already know he's not capable to do it. A quarterback that's thinking about actually being a quarterback doesn't lose that much weight. That dude lost like 10, 15 pounds at the quarterback position where he get hit. So what he's trying to do is get more agile. Name a quarterback that say, "Oh, the answer to my issues of having a bad passing having a bad passing game is to lose weight. Does that even make any sense to lose weight? So what he's doing is saying, look, we're not going to be able to get to the Super Bowl the way that we've been doing it. So, well, it goes back to what Don was saying. The only way they're going to get to a Super Bowl is he has to play within that system.
Mm-hmm.
And that system is built not on him running the ball or them running the ball, it's built on that defense being great. So they have to invest in that defense. They have to follow that defense has to be great.
Mm. Defense and special teams, y'all. Defense and special teams. Well, I think they said they was top 3 in the league in starting field position for the offense since 2016. Yeah, so that is the culture of Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
John here said, when defense is inviting you to throw the ball, you're in trouble.
He was in the pocket. His feet were dancing like crazy when he was in the pocket. He had no clue on what to do.
Mm-hmm. But I see a couple of y'all talking about Mahomes. Hopefully we can disrupt Mahomes. One thing I got to learn about Kansas City don't usually catch fire till about week 5. So you're gonna have them in the ugly stages of their season. It's usually within the first 2-3 weeks. So yeah, they usually don't catch fire till about week 5. So like you said, you just gotta stay the course, and I think we'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Southside here, Brian Peoples, what's going on, man? Midas Johnson, what's going on? He said this offseason the Ravens lost more than they gained. They only got Derrick Henry in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
So they're basically telling you what their mindset is. We gonna continue to run the football.
Mm-hmm. That's the only hope they got. Their best chance to win a Super Bowl, in my opinion, was last year. A few months ago. That was their best opportunity.
Right. John's here said Lamar's problem is that he trusts in his athleticism too much. Believe me, age will take your legs away. And boy, you ain't lying about that. Woo! I remember the game was an ugly dub, but I'm glad we made it out. Like Matt Mike said, I see our secondary getting a lot of interceptions this season. Yeah, if your front 7 can get enough pressure, that's plenty of opportunities for more turnovers. So just gotta finish up. Just gotta finish up on some of them pressures. It will be all right.
Rushing the quarterback through his process of making him get rid of the ball quicker than he wants to is how you get turnover.
Keyshawn Vlad here said, I don't think the Ravens will allow him to because they dumb the game down for him and defenses read them easily.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, but like you said, that's been our main talking point when it comes to him. See, I'm surprised that the few people that I was expecting to show up when this name came up ain't showed up.
They'll be in the comment sections once the video posts.
Yeah. So
they have a lot to say. They have a lot to say because we won't have an instant rebuttal. But the nonsense.
Right. But like I said, man. But like I said, man, you got an issue with what's my song? What's my new anthem for 2024? You got a problem? Guess what? It's not my problem. No, it's not my problem. Niggas talking shit. Not my problem. All right, so y'all got anything else y'all want to speak on this before we get to the last topic?
No, on this next one.
They talking about man Chuck needs to be here. Oh Lord, don't speak that to existence. He probably watching, but if we giving constructive criticism with logic around here, they usually don't show up. See, usually when these conversations come up, they'll show up as soon as the conversation starts. But anyway, it is. So, and we got about 10 more minutes because we got the we got the WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view review coming on after this with Truth, LT, and the main event. But let's go ahead and get this last topic out the way. We got some Don, this was your talking point right here, man. Go ahead and let us know about the newest.
Do anybody think, or let me know in the comment section, in the chat, do y'all guys think that college football 25 will be the best-selling game this year?
Southside said, I ain't seen a rutabaga in here since the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all, what the Falcons did this offseason was they made the offseason very boring for a lot of Falcon fans because they ain't got nothing to complain about now. They ain't got nothing to bitch about. Now that the prophecy has been fulfilled, most of those folks that you saw coming over here that like to be upset at us for everything we say are not going to be around that much. But you said, do I think this college football game could be one of the greatest games of all time?
The best selling game this year.
This year.
I ain't gonna say all time because look, we already know what's gonna happen. We already know it's dropping next year.
This year? Oh, of course. Of course. Of course. EA Sports College Football 24. Hell yes. Oh yeah, that's gonna be bruh.
I seen the game.
They sold out. They sold out of pre-orders all damn ready. Shit, you already know.
I seen gameplay today, and it looks great. So anybody want to go look at it? It's on YouTube. All you got to do is type in EA College Football 25. They showed two games. They showed Texas versus Michigan and Michigan versus Penn State. So you're gonna see Michigan a lot. Donovan Edwards, national champion. He's going to be the running back for the Wolverines this year. He was one of the guys that played against a professional gamer, I believe, and literally beat the hell out of the guy. So,
yeah, I mean, from the features that I saw about, and yes, I will be using Georgia Tech this year because they're actually going to be sorry. Cause I like I say about Mike, like the old NCAA games. If the team wasn't graded C minus, if it was graded C plus or more, I don't use them in Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
I usually use the sorry team. Yeah, but head to head matchup. Oh yeah, Tech always. We probably gonna be sorry as hell in this game. I'm still using.
It's not a challenge if you use the best teams, man. I always use.
I used, but Michigan and NCAA 14 wasn't good, but I still used them. So now I'm at a dilemma. This year should I use But I'm,
You ain't in no damn dilemma. Stop damn lying. You gonna use Michigan any damn way.
I am gonna use Michigan, but I'm gonna use a different. But hold on. I'm not gonna be the head coach. I'm gonna be the DC for a couple of years. I'm gonna help Michigan get a 3-peat, and then I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna carve my own name, my own legacy at the University of Georgia Southern, or Georgia Southern University. All right. Gotta, as they like to say. Or I may do, but I'm really leaning towards Georgia State. Build Georgia State into a powerhouse and have them be the best team in the state of Georgia.
I might use Georgia Tech, bring Georgia Tech back up. I might do
But
that.
the takeaways that I got from the dynasty mode is one, I like how you can realign the conferences. You can change teams and put them in a different conference. I don't know if you can do that before you start the dynasty or you can do that throughout. If you could do that throughout, that'd be badass because, man, if I can move Georgia State to the SEC, man, after winning, a couple of national championships, that'd be nice. Now, the other takeaway I got out of this is the recruiting. And not only recruiting, but keeping your players, on your team and not letting them hit the transfer portal.
That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be more tough than actually playing the damn game.
They say from what I read is, well, you got to be you got to hit the DMs up and stuff like that.
Well, you got to be contacting them. You got to be contacting them at least 4 times a day to make sure they don't flip their commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And don't let them be from another state that you playing in, because this is going to be harder to recruit them.
Exactly.
And then you got to make sure
right off the gate anyway.
And on your roster, you better make sure you please everybody on that roster, because at the end of that season, that 5-star receiver that was a freshman, he ain't get that much playing time. Yeah, he gonna hit that transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you starting off with the sorriest team possible, and you only go after 1 and 2 stars. Well, in the old game, you could go no less. But if you start off as a sorry team though, and you elevating talent, they gonna hit the transfer portal and go to a bigger school.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
So if you got a linebacker at Georgia Tech, and he had an All-American year, he about to flip to go to Georgia or Florida State.
Well, then I better be prepared for that. Then, exactly.
That's why you got to recruit. Well,
exactly. And I think, and for those that may not have played the older game, they kind of randomize that kind of thing with the player interest and stuff. Now you got control of, okay, all right, I want you to do this, and I need you to do that. Okay, you like this? Okay, we going to accommodate you for it. Oh, you need some playing time? Okay, I got you for it. Yeah.
So, I got you, because it's stuff in there the game you can do stuff, and then your program can get fined too for certain things as well.
Southside shut the hell. He talking about, I bet Nick Saban had to put that in the game. Well, I saw somebody say they may use Kennesaw State. I might use them too. It depends.
I like I said, I like to build my teams up, so I want us up.
It's either gonna be Georgia Southern, Georgia State, or I could, I don't know, man. They should have put some of the HBCUs in the game, man. That would have been nice.
Well, you had to think about this. This is kind of like test run for the NCAA thing. The one I said what I saw, one of the features I did like was they actually have the option of disguising coverages.
Yeah. Oh, I
love and shell looks and stuff like that. So yeah. Y'all better be on your goddamn P's and Q's this time around.
Yeah. And I just loved another takeaway too I like from the dynasty mode is they showed a clip of the national championship game. They seen Georgia throwing the interception to Will Johnson to seal the victory of Michigan winning their back-to-back national championship. I'm like, man, if that happens, and the game in Atlanta too, just know y'all, Michigan win another national championship this year.
I'm taking you off just because you said that.
Lord. But
They put it in the
You
game.
just
I'm
like,
not.
hey,
They
nobody
make
asked you to say that. You got a house
the
full of
game,
Georgia people, and you just come out and say it. Say it.
but they got to make the
You
game.
throw an interception.
But you know they got to make the game realistic though.
That ain't realistic.
It is
That's your
realistic.
dream.
It's realistic.
I
That ain't
have no dog in
realistic.
this
How
fight.
you gonna say seal the second championship? That ain't happening. So how is
We
it
gonna see.
realistic?
We gonna see. We gonna see.
It's realistic in your head, so I give you that.
It ain't realistic in my head.
Okay, so as I said, and then it's a player damage system too. You have to rotate players in and out like real life.
Mm-hmm. I saw that they got a stamina, and then it tells you, if their arm is messed up, especially for a quarterback, then their accuracy and they pop the throwing is gonna be off a little bit.
Mm.
It's gonna force you to
Yeah.
take the play out of the game. Ain't no you putting your sliders up and keeping a player in, and this player is hurt.
So what the fuck is like y'all been having this man bullshit? Y'all been having this y'all having this trait and this idea, and we been getting this bullshit man the same shit every year
Because people
just
keep
so y'all
buying
can
it.
put it in.
People keep buying it. Stop buying
Look,
it.
it's not what I'm saying. They
You got
keep
all
giving
these
us bull.
you got all these fresh ass ideas for this NCAA
Man, we
game,
been
but
getting the
you know,
same bullshit for about 10 years. Like, are you serious?
But yeah, but like again, people keep buying it. Not only that though, but this is a whole different team of graphic designers and
It's the same people. They just assign different people
there's
to it.
certain people that are over this. These are not the same people that's on Madden. Yeah, they all work for EA Sports, but these are totally different people that work for Madden that do this.
It's different people, but these people the head guy is still Madden. He is at the end of the
yeah.
day, it's still the Madden guy over it all, but he just got a different team. And that's the thing it's not even that. It's just like y'all want to experiment with different ideas. We've been getting them regular ass cards and the same bullshit on Madden every year with different name to it.
I'll be honest with you. That Madden Ultimate Team is what destroyed Madden. I ain't gonna tell you no damn lie. That shit destroyed Madden because like you said, if you could buy your team, you're like, nah, bro, I'm good. But we're gonna go ahead and get up on off of here. Like I said, we got the WWE Money in the Bank paper PLE review and the NXT Heatwave TLE review. 24/7 wrestling fanatics. Like I said, with your boy Truth LT. Main event. You might catch one of us over there. I probably ain't gonna.
I got to go over there and I got to represent my girl Tiffany Stratton, so I'll be on it.
Boy, you just act like a straight up homer today. What is going on with you?
Yes, I know they're homer. Tiffany she ain't even from Georgia or Michigan, so.
But you love her. Everything you love today, you can. But
I understand it, but I like it. It's just something about that. I don't know what's up with her, but she look like she ain't got no neck. That's all I can say.
she look like Miss Piggy. Everybody keep that. She look like Miss Piggy.
Call me Kermit.
That's what it is.
Call me Kermit.
Yay! Until next time, people. We ain't here to play.
No.
We here to stay.
Yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta go home,
but you got to get the hell up out of here.
And make sure you get them red and black tickets if you haven't got yours yet. Deuces. Oh, Lord.